Greetings, and welcome to 5 Minutes of Wellbeing with Vasilis on Mental Wellness TV. Today, we will be exploring the vital topic of emotional well-being, focusing on the right to be tired, and how we can manage this feeling with practical solutions and strategies to enhance our mental health and overall wellness. In today's fast-paced world, feeling tired emotionally is a common experience that many of us face. It is important to recognize that emotional exhaustion is not a sign of weakness or failure but a natural response to prolonged stress, challenges, and the many demands life places on us. Emotional well-being involves understanding and accepting our feelings, including fatigue, without judgment. Recent studies indicate that a significant portion of adults report feeling emotionally drained at some point in their lives, often linked to work pressure, family responsibilities, social challenges, and even global uncertainties. This widespread emotional tiredness can affect our mood, motivation, and ability to engage with others, making it crucial that we learn how to honor this state and respond to it with care. To address emotional tiredness, we must first validate it as a legitimate and important feeling. Rather than pushing ourselves to ignore or suppress fatigue, embracing the right to be tired allows us to slow down and recharge effectively. Establishing boundaries is key. This means learning to say no to additional stressors when we feel overwhelmed, and prioritizing rest without guilt. Incorporating relaxation techniques such as mindfulness meditation, deep breathing, or gentle movement can soothe the nervous system and replenish emotional reserves. Building a supportive social network encourages us to share our feelings openly, reducing isolation and fostering empathy. Additionally, engaging in activities that bring us joy and meaning replenishes our spirit and counters burnout. If emotional tiredness becomes persistent or debilitating, seeking professional help from counselors or therapists can provide tailored support and coping tools. Practical tips for managing emotional fatigue can be integrated into our daily routines to promote resilience. We can start by creating intentional pauses throughout the day, where we disconnect from screens, take mindful breaths, or step outside to experience nature's calming effect. Prioritizing sleep hygiene supports mental and emotional recovery, as quality rest is foundational for balance. Journaling about our feelings allows us to process emotions and recognize patterns that contribute to tiredness. Setting realistic goals and breaking tasks into manageable steps prevent overwhelm and cultivate a sense of achievement. Practicing self-compassion reminds us to treat ourselves with kindness during difficult moments, rather than self-criticism. Cultivating gratitude by acknowledging small positive moments shifts focus away from fatigue and nurtures optimism. Remembering that it is okay to ask for help, whether from friends, family, or professionals, reinforces that we are not alone in our struggles. Scientific research underscores the importance of recognizing and addressing emotional exhaustion for mental health. Studies reveal that chronic emotional fatigue can lead to burnout, depression, and anxiety if left unmanaged. Neuroscience highlights how stress and fatigue affect brain function, impairing concentration, memory, and emotional regulation. Interventions such as mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, and cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, have been shown to reduce emotional exhaustion and improve coping skills. Research on social support demonstrates that connection with others acts as a buffer against the negative effects of stress and fatigue. Furthermore, the growing field of positive psychology emphasizes the role of self-care, resilience, and meaning-making in restoring emotional energy. These scientific insights validate that honoring our emotional tiredness and adopting strategies to nurture ourselves are essential steps towards well-being. It is also important to recognize that emotional tiredness may manifest differently for each of us. While some may experience it as a low mood or irritability, others might feel numbness or detachment from activities and relationships they usually enjoy. By tuning into these unique signals, we enhance our self-awareness and can better respond to our needs. Accepting the diversity of emotional experiences reduces the stigma around feeling tired and encourages openness about our struggles, which in turn fosters a compassionate culture in our communities. Incorporating creative outlets into our routine can serve as a powerful antidote to emotional exhaustion. Activities such as painting, writing, music, or dance provide a safe space to express complex emotions and can lead to unexpected insights and emotional release. These creative practices stimulate the brain in different ways than analytical tasks, promoting balance and rejuvenation. Even if we don't consider ourselves artistic, simply experimenting with creative expression can be a fun and healing way to reconnect with our inner selves and find moments of joy. Another effective strategy involves physical movement tailored to our needs and preferences. Gentle exercises such as yoga, tai chi, or mindful walking can improve mood and reduce stress hormones, while also fostering a sense of bodily awareness. Physical activity releases endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals, which help combat feelings of tiredness and elevate our emotional state. Regular movement also supports better sleep, which is critical in managing emotional fatigue. We must also consider the role of nutrition in supporting emotional well-being. Consuming a balanced diet rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants can help stabilize mood and energy levels. Staying hydrated and reducing the intake of stimulants like caffeine and sugar can prevent mood swings and crashes that worsen emotional tiredness. Paying attention to our body's nutritional needs is an act of self-respect that complements other wellness strategies. Finally, cultivating a mindful relationship with technology is essential in managing emotional exhaustion. Constant notifications, social media pressure, and the blurring of work-life boundaries can contribute to mental overload. Setting limits on screen time, creating tech-free zones or times during the day, and engaging in mindful digital practices allow us to reclaim our attention and reduce stress. By being intentional about our use of technology, we create space for rest and emotional renewal. As we wrap up today's presentation, we want to leave you with an encouraging reminder that feeling tired emotionally is not a failure, but a signal from our mind and body to slow down and care for ourselves. Embracing this right to be tired with compassion opens the door to renewal, healing, and deeper self-awareness. Prioritizing emotional well-being through self-care, connection, and mindful practices empowers us to face life's challenges with greater strength and resilience. Let us remember that taking time to rest and restore is an act of courage and wisdom, vital for sustaining our mental health and overall happiness. Here we conclude today's presentation, and we warmly invite you to share the topics that interest or concern you most, so we can address them in future episodes. Your participation enriches our community and helps us all grow together. The themes you suggest will be thoughtfully covered in upcoming shows, so please send us your ideas and stay connected. We look forward to hearing from you and continuing this journey toward greater well-being. Finally, we encourage you to visit our website and explore our specialized collections if you'd like to take it a step deeper. These resources offer insightful articles, guided exercises, and supportive tools designed to nurture your emotional wellness and mental health. Thank you for joining us today, and remember that honoring your right to be tired is a powerful step toward healing and thriving.